Hello, I'm Firepug. Welcome back to my channel. Now in this video I'm going to talk about what my personal opinion is on the most annoying and most annoying legends and weapons so far in Season 7. Now that we've gotten a pretty good taste of Season 7, I'm just going to go through and pick out what I think are the most annoying. I'm not going to go through a whole tier list of every single weapon to take forever. I'm like lagging all around, jeez. But I'm just going to give two or three of what I think are the most annoying. So I'm going to start off with weapons right away, and I'm definitely going to have to say this right away is the Hemlock. Hemlock, it's never... Did I even pick it up? Jeez, what's going on here? There we are. Hemlock, it was never really that big of a deal ever before, but it's just gotten super annoying. It's got a super powerful... Like, look how fast that guy just died. I mean, it's got a super powerful burst, especially up close. And the single fire, it's always been super annoying. The single fire is just really nasty, especially long range when you like slap a 2x on here. Just people can just sit like miles away and just get easy damage off, and it's a super annoying weapons for those pesky third parties that are just sitting back and poking at you while you're trying to fight. And even off drop, someone gets a Hemlock, they just pull up and like burst you, and you're dead instantly. It's definitely become slightly more annoying. Now, it's not overpowered necessarily. It's just, an annoying weapon to have. Of course, I don't think the Hemlock's ever been overpowered. It's just, a pesky weapon. Another one, I'm going to switch up and go with the Snipe. It's going to be actually the triple take. Now, the triple take, it's not completely overpowered, and I've always liked it. I've always thought it's a good, last second thing to have up close as like a shotgun. But it can definitely get super long range. We all know those people in our lobbies that get the biggest scope. Where am I at? The biggest scope they can, and they sit miles and miles away, and they just do this all game long, and it just is so annoying. You're in the middle of a fight across the map of Olympus, and there's just this dude hitting 22s on you all day long. It's like, get off, bro. Go get a life. So those are definitely two of the most annoying weapons. I can't really think of anything else that'd be super annoying. Always when you get pulled up on a Mastiff off drop, that's just, of course, it's like, what the heck? Why can't I get the Mastiff? Now, I do think the Volt is definitely a great competitor for the R9. I like the whole meta. Like, people can pick between the R9 and the Volt. It's not just the R9 being the ultimate weapon anymore. There definitely is a lot of conflict now. People do think the R9 is better than the Volt, and some people think the Volt is still better than the R9. But I would say the Volt definitely does get annoying. I'm not very good with recoil control, but it's just the fact that you can stand all the way over here, and yeah, I suck. But a good player would be able to hit his shots actually this far away with the Volt. So I'd definitely say this is probably the most annoying SMG out there for sure. So those are probably two of my top, or three of my top picks for most annoying weapons: the Hemlock, the triple take, and the Volt. Now, what are the most annoying characters in the game? Well, I'm definitely, of course, always I've really strongly dislike Caustic mains. I've never liked Caustic mains. They sit in the building, they throw the traps around. It's like your teammate's banner is sitting right in here. There's one door right here, and they're just like, come get your teammate's banner, come get your teammate's banner, and then your teammate leaves, and you're like, well, I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything. This stupid Caustic that doesn't know how to play the game sitting in there camping the banner. It's just so annoying. I don't like Caustic players. But, I mean, I get why people do it at a pro level. It is a nice thing to have defensively, but in pubs, it just gets annoying. I don't like Caustic mains. And the other this season is Gibraltar. Gibraltar is kind of a weird legend. Start of the game, not a lot of people mained him. He's just hitbox. People thought he kind of sucked, especially Season 0, Season 1. Now, as we approached Season 4, Gibraltar slowly got better. His gun shield got buffed, and it made him kind of an annoying thing. Like, he has this 50 extra health, and then we evos into the game, and now all of a sudden, I swear I picked it up. We have these red evil Gibraltars with gun shields running around with Volts just destroying entire lobbies. And I think we're getting a little bit more of a taste of that in Season 7 now. I don't think Gibraltar was really buffed a whole lot, and it shouldn't have really made a difference. But Gibraltar definitely is sometimes a tough character to 1v1. I don't think he's super overpowered. I just think it gets annoying, especially, say you have a triple take, you're shooting at the Gibraltar with the gun shield, and the triple take boom, you hit a good shot, but it just breaks the gun shield and doesn't go through. Now, I'm going to propose a nerf to Gibraltar right now. Say we got the Krabski, and there's a Gibraltar. This guy's a Gibraltar. Now, he's normally going to have that gun shield, and that gun shield's going to shield him from all that damage. The Kraber's shot's going to do absolutely nothing. It's just going to take off his little, tiny little gun shield. What if we had a collateral? You could collateral the gun shield. So I would do, like, what, 95 damage instead of 145? I think that would be definitely reasonable. And even if it wasn't a full, even collat, say I were to hit him, maybe it only does, like, half his damage for collateral. So it takes off the 50, we're down to 95, but it only does half of that 95 damage or something. I don't think that'd be, like, a super horrible buff, and it might make Gibraltar a heck of a lot easier to 1v1 for sure. But those are just my picks. I don't think Rampart's really that bad. I think the stuff's pretty easy to destroy, especially right away. And I think they brought out Horizon at a perfectly balanced spot. And none of these other characters I can say are really annoying. Maybe Bloodhound sometimes. I'm a Bloodhound main, and I definitely think he's a topper tier legend. Wraith isn't that bad, and I'm glad they gave Pathfinder buff because he was definitely a little bit underpowered, and he's back up to definitely an A tier at least spot. So those are my picks, most annoying weapons, most annoying legends. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.